Hello and welcome back to Beaver Creek with myself, Yo-Yo, and this is Farming Simulator 17, FS17, whichever you prefer to call it. This tractor here, we've just got this tractor back. We've obviously filled up the BGA with some grass that we've just cut from our field down there that we own. So we've cut all the grass, we've chucked it all in the BGA. That is now turned into digestate, which then will turn into fuel. But talking about fuel, this thing's nearly empty. Look, you can see 81 litres left of fuel in the tractor, so let's go and fill her up. Hopefully we can just come along the edge here and fill it up. As you can see, they're filled out there. The red thing is our soybeans, so they're doing quite well. That's looking good. What's the state on that now? Let's have a look. Yeah, so it looks like it's possibly in its last stage of growing. That is kind of growing. That's growing. We planted some weird stuff in there, didn't we? What did we plant in there? It looks like oats then. Ah, so that's the symbol for oats. So we've got some oats. And of course we've got some sugar beet here and we've got some soybeans there. We have enough barley in our silo, so we'll have to turn one of these fields into another straw, stroke wheat or barley field. Right, what's the plan? Was this pulp beet finished? Pulp beet is finished. Shall we go and sell that then? So we're going to sell some pulp beet. Let's turn this off and we can just put this just in here. For the time being, we're just keeping things stored up in here for now. Let's turn the engine off. Just filled it up with diesel, don't want to waste it. So this is pretty much what I have bought from pretty much the start of the game, really. Everything else is out. You can't see what Papa already has. So we bought a Vulture, a Massey Ferguson, we bought the mowers, we've got a seeder and a windrower. And the loading wagon over there, of course, as well. It's not the biggest loading wagon in the world. It's a medium-sized one, medium to small, 31,000 litres or 34,000 litres that holds. So, yes, let's go and get our sugar beet out of that beet pulp machine and sell it. Give us a bit of extra money. So we're going to need a tanker soon, or picking up our digestate from the BGA. What's the best way to get in? We'll go around this side. Yeah, so we've got our BGA on the go, so we get our fertilizer down here. We'll probably get some seed growing as well, even though we've got 30,000 seed. Let's how comes I can't fill it up? Is that the little spout there? Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're going to fill this up with pulp. Beet pulp, we'll probably have a little tiny bit left. I think we had like 60 odd thousand. It only holds 59, as we all know. I've said it 1,000 times. And we'll get rid of the beet pulp. I do believe Jeeves is the one that sells wants this. I think. Let's have a look. Beet pulp. That's that mush, weren't it? This is beet pulp, isn't it? Jeeves. Yeah, I thought so. Now we've got a couple of 1,000 litres in there still. Feed that to the pigs. Okay, so let's get down to Jeeves. We all know where Jeeves is. It's straight down by the shop, which is pretty much just a straight run from, literally a straight run from our farm. I would look left and right to see if there's any cars on that coming, but there's nothing there on this end of the world. It's just me, myself and I, Farmer Yo-Yo. It seems like all the world lives down here on the bottom road by the shops and all that jazz. So let's get rid of this. give us a bit of money. Obviously we've been right down to money. We had like 3 grand or 2 grand in the bank at one stage. Now it's 42,000. We do get a little bit of money from the grass that we sold or cut, and we put that in the BGA. We get some money for that. So we get paid to cut the grass and put it in there, and then we get free fuel, free fertilizer, and free liquid fertilizer. You can't complain about that. That's a deal of a lifetime, isn't it? Right, I do believe with Jeeves we get to go into the second one for the beet pulp. So we'll go into this one here. I didn't put my beacons on, did I? Okay, let's empty that out then. Look at that money rise. We won't get a great deal. I've got 30 grand maybe for this. I can't remember. I might even get 59 grand for it, to be honest with you. I think it was about 1,000, wasn't it? 1,000 a litre. Just over. Yeah, so we're never going to run short of money, are we? 130, we've got 70 grand for that. Oof. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're going to need a cultivator, we need a tanker. How much are these tankers? Let's have a look while we're here. Well, I don't have to go to the shop, just press the garage button and we'll get to the shop, but while we're here. So, in the shop we want a slurry tanker. Yep, so that's got slurry in it, and it holds 30,000 litres. So this one here, no, digestate, sorry, so this is the digestate, this is slurry. Manure just looks like a bit of poo. Water, gas, or petrol, diesel, whichever you call it, milk. Slurry, liquid fertilizer. I'll take it to solid fertilizer, we just need a regular tipper for that. And what else do we have over here? These are useful little things. These are a good storage tanker, 100,000 litres, and you can chuck all that lot in it as well. And that's 50,000 litres. Yeah. All good stuff. So, what was we talking about? I didn't even look at the price. So 65 grand. Is there a normal one? Where's the slurry tanks? I swear there was one in here. 45 grand. So that's 20 grand cheaper, and it holds the same in. It only holds slurry or digestate though, but I want one just for digestate. Should we get one of those? I think we should get one of these. Yeah. What colour should we get it? We can have all different colours now. Choices, eh? Choices. Let's go for that horrible colour. And black rims. We're into black rims at the moment. We're all set up. We just need normal design. White. Colour. White. I don't know what colour means. We'll go for colour, see what happens. Okay, so we've got one of those. Let's have a look at it. Oh dear, look at the colour. Well, we'll take it up to BGA anyway, we'll leave it up there. Because it's not really going to come out of the BGA really, all it's going to do is just take that digestate and just put it, just keep it in there. It's just going to be like a shunting wagon really, of liquid. So, anything else coming? No. Yeah, the traffic's only down this end of the world. Beacons on. Got some other. We've got all the shops down there. Look, egg sale. Got a bank. Good value barbecue. Church. Anyway, so let's get this up to the BGA. This is where this is going to live. This is all it's needed for now. So, should have used me indicators. chuck slurry in this, digestate in this, sorry, and put it into the other thing. I'll show you when I get there. The fuel making machine. That's the grass that we cut. Field 16 that is. I can't remember the number of the field. So we need to put it into that little tanker over there. So this thing is just going to be in here. It's a horrible colour. It's a brown, goldy bronze colour. I want to get out the truck. I want to see how much is in here. So we've got 146,000 litres of digestate. Beautiful. Alright, so what we're going to do, we'll get just 30,000 litres, and that's it. And there we go, fill it up. I don't mind the colour writing, look, the Garant is in quite a nice colour, like a grey. Hello! That's me, Farmer Yo-Yo. Yeah, so we'll get 30,000 litres of this. We're going to put it in that machine just over there, by the white tanker. And you'll see I'll put 30,000 litres, and I'm plain and simple, I'll put 30,000 litres of digestate in there, and I've got 30,000 litres of fuel, 30,000 litres of fertiliser, and 30,000 litres of liquid fertiliser. So, and then all you did was just cut grass and put it in there, and you get paid for putting the grass in. So all this is bonus stuff, and you can sell the fuel, you can sell the fertiliser. See, Jeeves wants fertiliser, so you can always sell fertiliser to Jeeves. Alright, let's see if we can empty this out. Now this is the in-game tanker. I think the one I used on the Plains and Simple, I used the one from the 65,000 one on the Kote Universal pack. But the in-game one was cheaper, so I thought I'll go for the in-game one. And we went over here. Oh my life, it all works perfect, doesn't it? I think on the Universal one you get a pipe though that comes out. So we've got 30,000 litres. 30,000 litres, this will all light up in a minute. And it will start making our fuel, fertiliser and liquid fertiliser. And like I said, I think I said this before when we went a tour around here anyway, this is the liquid fertiliser here. You get your solid fertiliser here. There we go, look, it's producing it already. And then we get our fuel just in here. As you can see, everything should be the same. 416, 416. And if we go over to this machine, it's 416. And if we go over to the old computer screen, you know, we've used 500 litres of digestate, and we've got 416 litres of everything else so far, so this is good stuff, and we can sell all this. Right, so we can park this truck up somewhere, because this truck's going to live in here. We're not going to use this tanker for anything else, but apart from get the digestate from the digestate tankers to over there, and that is it. And that's all it holds. This and slurry, that's all this tanker holds. I think the Universal Kote holds all the milk and water and everything else. Right, I need to get back down to the shop and pick up my tipper. Then we'll get back to the farm and see what he's doing really. We've got some fields that are nearly ready to be harvested, we've got animals to care for. We've got grass to cut to make some silage, and also grass just for regular grass for the cows and sheep. So we've got a lot to do. Right, let's go and get our our tipper. We've got 25 miles an hour down here, is it? What have we got here? Look, we've got a pizza place. Hypercube Pizza. Waffles. Hardware store. Vintage Visuals. The Stanley Cakery. Cakes. And a diner. Steak and chips. Can't beat steak and chips. Okay, so we're picking up our little, well, not our little, it's the biggest tipper we've got on the game. It's done some jobs though, this thing, it's not let me down. Neither is this truck. Right, let's get this back. Because even if we wanted a cultivator or something, we can't take it back because your man truck doesn't have the attachments. Loving it. Now this is all coming on now. This map, Beaver Creek's coming on really good. It's definitely challenging with all the animals you get from the start as well. So it's not as if you just got, you know, in one day and get some fields done, harvest, plough, seed, harvest, and go round circles like that. So you can afford to get animals. I know a lot of maps you've got missions. You've got missions on this as well. I mean, let's have a look at this mission over here. See if we can do any. Well, see if we can do mission. We won't have to do a mission because I'm earning enough money. But we can buy fields and our mission hopefully from here. So we've got this field here. We can get 6,800 for fertilising, which we're not going to bother doing. You get 17 minutes to do it in, or you can buy it. It's just field number 3 at 5.96 hectares, and it is 482 grand. Of course, I'd rather buy the field than do a mission. Missions are good when you're strapped for cash and you need some money. And I do missions on some maps, don't get me wrong, but I think on this map, when there's lots to do, you don't need to. Even when I gave myself a challenging start of only 20 grand and no real farming tools really, apart from a few combines and this truck. That was it really, and that little animal one. I didn't have no ploughs, no cultivators, no seeders, no fertilisers, no mowers. And I have all that. Well, I don't have it all, but I have obviously a lawnmower, a seeder and a windrower as well. Right, so let's see what needs doing. Let's have a look at our fields. Have a look, see what state they're in. So yeah, they're still growing, they're still growing, they're still growing. So everything's all tips up there. How about our animals? Animals, the cows are going to need some silage stroke power food. So we can go and do that, keep them happy. The sheep are happy, the pigs are all happy. Cleanliness is all good. Productivity is good. I've got 2 extra pigs, look. There's a productivity, I think every 7 hours you get an extra animal. The next animal, 88 hours, that's why they're a bit slow. 64 for the sheep. Pigs, anyone would think they're rabbits. So the pigs are growing, that's good. Yeah, I was going to get the little oops, that's my mouse. Get our little Fendt tractor and sort out the silage. For the cows, excuse me. Let's back this bad boy up. I know it's only a little tractor, but this tractor's pretty good just for like a little run around with the farm, and No, you probably wouldn't give it a much more of a bigger trailer than this one to carry. You say it wouldn't full that 59 litre trailer. You probably would empty, but not full. So we want some TMR and some silage, don't we, or grass. Let's see what we've got on our silo. In fact, I've got some silage. Let's get some TMR from here. I've got silage in the other fermenter. And we need to cut some grass, so that's another thing on the list. So TMR, total food rations. Oh, there is. Total food rations. It'll be the last 15,000 litres of this, but we might not take it all, so I can always bring some back. I probably will end up bringing some of this back. And we've got some silage in that fermento silo, so we'll probably take the silage out of that and give it to them, keep them happy. This total mixed rations, we've got to get some of this made. But this total mixed ration, it's just grass. That's all it is grass. If I remember rightly, I had problems with this total mixed rations last time, trying to get it in there. Getting the trigger was a bit of a pain, wasn't it? Let's see what we can do. So this trying to find that tip trigger is not very easy. And, it was awkward to find last time, I remember. There we go, we found it. So pick your cart right up there. Really, they're going to take all of it? All but 1,000 litres of it. Okay, no, not to worry. Take it around, yeah. And of course the silage that they want, or grass, whichever it is we have how much in here? 5,000 and just under 6,000 litres, so that should do the silage side of things on here. We'll just put this back so we don't need that anymore. So our field's ready to harvest. That looks like our field, doesn't it? I could be wrong actually. Let's tip the remaining of that food rations in there, so we're definitely going to need some mixed rations soon. And that is it, we've got 1,000 mixed rations left. I've got some silage in there, I believe, but I've also got 5,000 litres of silage in the silo over here, which we're going to use now. So we'll just go up to this silo here and get the silage out. There we go. And let's just get it over here. Oh, it's going to take it there, so let's put it in there then. Well, they didn't need much, did they? Oh, we'll leave that in there for now. Let's get this in here. Right, that's that sorted out. So, I think our field needs growth state, so it's in its first stage of harvest. I might wait till it goes to middle orange. And then we've got sugar beet up here. It will come up with, I can't even say it, remove tops. But for the time being, this is just, we'll get the old didgeridoo combine ready. Yeah, this one. Well, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so if anything, we'd rather plough this when it's not too dark. We're going to get this out of here alright without clipping walls and things. Yeah! Oh, nearly got it out with no problem. So, with these soybeans, we're going to have to sell at least 1 truckload to get some money. We're going to need to get a cultivator. Or possibly it might need, and another seeder, because we want to grow some canola. And look at this, look, on the old tracks here. Maybe we could harvest that bit first. Let's put this somewhere down here. And let's get the head attached. Sometimes it's just good to go in here and do it. Just got to join this square thing up with that square thing on there, look. Like that. Beautiful. I need to unfold the old combine. Well, what I might do is just, I'll do my driveway, look. Now, you won't get straw from soybeans, so you don't have to worry about that. Unbelievable, isn't it? You get this back to mud as it's intended to be. And I think while we stop at this end, we might as well start at this end. And as the trailer's going to be needing for finishing, that'll be at the finish line on the other side. Perfect idea. There we go. 156 litres of soybeans just from the tracks. Little roadway. Excuse me. Right, I wouldn't mind this going the second stage orange. But then by the time I finished, it will be final stage orange. Yeah, I think I need to do that. And field 6 is not quite ready yet. We could go and have a run up there to field 6 though, couldn't we, and have a look. Give us something to do while that's very orange. I could start harvesting it now. I don't know if going orange, you know, get more yield from it when it's bright orange or not. So this is our oats, isn't it? That's right, we was growing oats in here for Quakers. So what you can do is porridge oats. And then over here we've got sugar beet. Yeah. Sweet as a peanut. Right, let's get back down to our combine. There's my combine harvester. I left the engine running, didn't I? Let's get into that. Tell you what, let's just do it. Beautiful. When the sugar beet's ready to go though, I might do the sugar beet. I've never actually driven that roper properly. Oh, I'll do a little bit of this and I'll hire a worker for it and we can crack on do something else. Just want to know how much we'll get for one strip. Obviously we get 14,500 is a limit. Soybeans don't fill up too well, do they? We'll probably be filling this tank up. Just want to see how much, see how many litres I get for one strip of this. Because I'd like to sell some and I'd like to store some. You know, 50-50. Keep some, sell some. The way it's going now, could be what three passes before this thing gets filled, possibly, maybe even 4. Or 3 and a bit. So we've got 4,200 for a pass. See what I mean? It's not straight, is it? Yeah, we'll hire a worker to do this in a minute. I just fancied having a go at the combine harvester. It's a big field to do, so I should be able to sell a lorry load and store a lorry load 50-50. Same with the sugar beet. I've got loads of that in storage at the moment. I don't know, I've got some in that beet pulp, didn't I? But just thinking, can you sell the sugar beet for more than the pulp beet? If you do, there's no point making the pulp beet. First extra job to do is like the potatoes, isn't it? We'll get potatoes growing eventually. We can wash them, steam them. Right, so this tanker's about half full now, so it'll give me 4 passes. Then I could get 8 passes on this. Or have I started harvesting it too early? Do I need to wait for it to go to the orange stage to get more? Anyway, we'll get a worker on it. Yeah, out that way. Alright, let's try not to get run over. Yeah, this bit's all ready for seeding next time, cultivating. Fancy doing the tracks. Bit of a silly thing to do, wasn't it? How's the old? No, they're still green. We can get our roper up there, can't we? Get it up there ready. Okay. Am I rubbing against the wall there, am I? Right, let's get this roper up there then. All good fun, isn't it? All good fun. Different machines for different jobs. Different jobs for different machines. Okay, so we can let's get this head attached, get him ready. So it doesn't grow where it was ploughed, so we need to plough the edges, I think, next time. It's because I'm used to that jumper plough, it's just so easy to use. I can't see where this thing attaches from here, so oops, let's do it this way. What we've got on it. Okie dokie, so we get him ready. We're not quite ready yet. Oh, that's not going to roll down the hill. Yeah. When you get out of the truck, the handbrake gets on it. Okay, so we need this. We'll get him up there ready. Personally, I don't think I'm going to get much of a soybean at all. Because, well, it's nearly full. He is nearly full, so let's get up behind him, ready to offload it. There we go. Keep forgetting about my beacons. I'll keep this truck here for a minute because we've not started the sugar beet yet, so we can crack on with the sugar beet once it actually gets going. For the time being, we'll just stay here for this. There we go. Everything is looking good. I'm just going to have a slurp of coffee. I forgot it's going cold. Oh. Right. I think what I'm going to do is call this an episode just here. We're going to make your boy crack on with this field. And I'm going to at least make a start on the sugar beet field as well, but I wouldn't mind driving that roper. And that is the plan of action. And then we're going to mow some more grass, and that's going to be next on the list. We'll get these 2 fields done and we're going to mow some grass. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.